Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jayme King with a closer look, of course, at our weather and the tropics as well. Jayme, so how bad could it get for those folks in Haiti?
Well, Danielle, you know, working in South Florida, I grew up in South Florida. We all know a lot of members of the Haitian community, and the deforestation, the removal of trees off the side of some of these mountaintops there, well, there's nothing to absorb that tropical rainfall. It just slides right on down, and mudslides, unfortunately, look to be in the cards for that section of the earth right now. So we hope, we pray things get better for the good people of Haiti. It's just a mess over there right now. The tropics are bubbling up. We got Fred going into the Panhandle. We got a look here at areas south of Cuba with Grace in terms of that track, and then Depression 8 will be our next named system. Andre will be the next one, our H storm. Take a look at what's happening with Depression. Grace becomes a storm longer term and then will bury itself likely in mainland Mexico. We got a cap of high pressure forcing that down. That's why the track went from the peninsula all the way into the Caribbean and out to the Yucatan over the last 36 hours or so. Big modification in that. And a look at Fred streamlining right into the Panhandle later today. Top sustained winds at 60. A lot of that energy is weighted over, as it should be, in the tropical system over to the east-northeast side of that circulation. So a lot of population that resort-studded shoreline of the Panhandle there, Panama City and the like, going to bear the brunt of this thing once it moves on shore. And we got a 1 to 3 foot storm surge warning now for Dixie and Levy County. Watching and tracking your skies in north central Florida, and we do cater to some of the counties there, Dixie and Levy being 2 on our Fox 51 viewership, WOGX TV of north central Florida. So we're watching your weather there very, very closely right now. For today, could be a few impactful storms on the peninsula. Marginal risk of severe storms. The distinction between the marginal risk and that uptick to a 2 in the yellow zone. The slight risk a little more numerous here, as they should be with the approach of Fred, and to a lesser extent here behind me. Take a look, the very latest on Tropical Depression 8. You can see here spinning around like a dog chasing his tail. The only impact of Florida will be long period ocean swell. Ground swell beginning to develop now. It's showing on the buoys just a little bit, but by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it'll really be funneling on in. No impactful winds, just wave energy, and it looks as though we're going to have some surf on the rise at our area beaches just in time for my birthday late week, my dad. And as we take a look at Depression Grace, not looking great on the satellite now, though some strengthening likely as we head through the next 24 hours or so. Track of the showers from Fred now. Nothing really impactful on top of the peninsula yet. Later this afternoon is when we start to see things bubbling on up. I got numbers out the door now into the 70s and 80s for you, and here's a look at what's happening all up and down the state right now. 78 Gainesville, 76 Jacksonville, 83 at Miami, and forecast highs today destined for the low 90s. Now you put the humidity on top of that, right? We got that evil feels like factor coming back as high as 105 degrees today. It is going to be very, very hot. Again, showers and storms in the cards with chances diminishing down to 40% or less Thursday and Friday and beyond. So thus hotter temps because of the lesser rain chances. Right now I want to update you on a beautiful snap the sun from our friends